like to congratulate and present the Como Zoo from Dr. Stephen Anstrup, Dr. Andy DeRoche, and Dr. Ian Sterling, the top polar bear scientists in the world, and who I believe are the top Arctic scientists in the world, to the Como Zoo in the city of St. Paul, the Champions of Polar Bear Award, which we believe is the best way that we can say thanks to our heroes.
Well, thank you so much. First of all, I just love this. That may be the cutest award I've ever been given, that we've been given. So it will look great in my living room. So thank you for that. But you know, first of all, I can't speak at Como without just telling you how wonderful Como is for this community, for all of our families. And there's nothing better than coming out here and seeing all these school kids running around with the enthusiasm that we all, remember when we were kids, when we first came out here. And Alice knows this, and she's been such a champion up at the legislature for us. We just have one of the truly greatest, most wonderful assets of any place in the state of Minnesota, and I'm so proud of all the work and all the incredible community support. With respect to the exhibit, when we first started on this venture to really have a first-class exhibit for our polar bears, I think we understood that we could be a part of the discussion about how we have play a role in the long-term survival of the polar bear. But none of us knew at the time, and I don't think our folks really realized how rapidly things were changing in the Arctic, as Robert had mentioned. I don't think we understood how incredibly in danger the polar bear was. We knew that there was a threat. We knew that there was going to be some challenges. But over the last couple of years, since our exhibit began construction and since we opened it up to the acclaim and the wonderment that we opened it up to last year, we have, I think, even increasingly understood how very, very serious the threat is to the polar bears and to their long-term survival. So we know that we can be a part of it. It is wonderful that we are recognized for those efforts. We have incredible staff. We have incredible folks here that understand our role in the scientific community. And I'm so grateful for all of you that have supported that, for the recognition that we receive here, and for our incredible Como campus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's do our part in saving this incredible creature.
Thank you, Mayor. We also have someone else to celebrate. I'm not used to a microphone. I have a big mouth, so I might. We're also here to celebrate another corporation, and I think that it's important to understand that if you go back almost 10 years ago, Excel had a vision to make the community better, to reduce the carbon footprint that the people in not only in Minnesota but many other states as well, and to incorporate renewable energy such as wind power and solar power, and to help, more importantly, help people understand that the usage of energy is one of the biggest contributors, but it is not a manufacturing problem, it's a consumer problem. So they reached out into the community and helped them do energy audits. You know, some 43% of the CO2 that enters into the atmosphere comes from homes and buildings. So with that, again, from all the scientists, and I'll reach over here, I would like to ask Bill to come up, and anyone else? Yes, you.
All right.
And you two will hold this. Okay. And may I say congratulations to you both for being in a leadership position of changing communities and changing the world from all of us, again, from in the field. You are our hope and you are our heroes, and thank you very much for
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much. You know, all of us at Excel Energy are just delighted to receive that award. I agree. I think it's about the cutest thing that we've ever gotten to. You know, we've always been committed to providing safe and reliable and affordable energy services But it was a while back that we decided to take that effort and couple it with a heightened commitment to environmental stewardship. And that path, we think, has created great value for our customers, both now and into the future. But it's not a path you can take alone. And so it took deep community support to, for example, topple that smokestack at our High Ridge coal plant as we replaced it with a cleaner fuel. And I don't mean just community support of the neighbors, even though that includes the mayor. But I mean the support of all the customers who will pay for the new facility, to the policymakers who gave us a path that allowed us to do it in the first place, and to the environmental community who is with us every step of the way. And so we really can do great things together. When you think about it, we totally changed the landscape, and we changed the air we breathe, and we positioned ourselves to provide affordable energy for the next 50 years in the future. And I don't think it gets much better than that. But the challenge I think that we've got before us is even greater. And that is, it's one thing to remove a power plant or to build a new one that's cleaner. It's quite another to try to avoid the need for any more, or at least slow the need for any more. And that's going to require us to get partners at a level that we haven't necessarily tapped into before. That actually requires all of us, because our customers literally have to let us into their homes and businesses with energy-saving programs to help. And that's really what we're setting out to do. So it's great that we're here today to celebrate our partnership actually with the Como Zoo, because that's exactly what we've done. As we've been working through the renovation of this beautiful, beautiful place, we've been working in partnership to make sure that the energy use is just as efficient and as effective as it can be. And the Polar Bear Odyssey is a great example of that, where we can actually use energy as efficiently as we can and keep all the comfort in the world there, because after all, none of us want a grumpy polar bear. But so that brings me back to Polar Bear International, and certainly it is a great privilege to receive an award from them, because they too are on a very laudable mission that has to be built brick by brick. And today we're just very glad to be recognized as one of those bricks. So hats off to you. So there's lots of reasons why Xcel Energy is on this path that we're on, and I just say that today we got to add one more. We're doing it for the bears. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Judy. For over a decade, Xcel Energy has been a very loyal, committed, and generous supporter of Como Park Zoo and Conservatory, and has invested in our education programs that reach literally hundreds of thousands of children and adults every year. So we congratulate you on this honor, and we thank you for all of your support over the past decade. I also would like to thank Como Park Zoo and Conservatory for receiving their award. I know that I represent all of our board members and all the staff of Como Friends in saying we're very honored to partner with the Zoo and the Conservatory on conservation initiatives in this community.